seen in the NBA for many years. Then in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Now here's LaVine. With the drive, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Now here's LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. Back to DeRozan. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. Irving with it. Now defended by LaVine. Doncic outside. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 6.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's DeRozan. Here he goes.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's LaVine. He takes it in. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
The drive by Doncic. Irving kicks to Jones. Doncic against White, and Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Outside DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Washington. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Hits the jumper in space.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Irving. And the shot goes down.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Over to the wing. DeRozan with a screen for Caruso. Back to White. DeRozan passes to Caruso. For 3. No good that time. Dallas leading by 4. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Gafford inside. Defended by Caruso. Shots good by Gafford.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And LaVine, here we go. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Back to Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
White finds Vucevic. Good on the bucket.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
White against Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the
previous play is under review.
It looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well,
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
these guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Irving is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Washington. Then it's Jones. And it's Lively in its center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway passes to Irving. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. Irving's got his second basket.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Hardaway goes in. The three. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Here's Lively. That one, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And in transition, Ball is a problem. A quick decision maker who knows exactly where to go to get fast break opportunity.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for P.J. Washington. And Doncic is subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Outside, LaVine. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Ball. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Dallas moving the ball around. And Doncic throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Doncic going to work.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
DeRozan for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Ball. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 23.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
DeRozan a screen on Hardaway. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Doncic on the drive inside.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. From outside, off the mark. The shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. Kleba with a screen on Ball. Here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Boy, fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed. And Washington does a good job around the rim.
Over in the corner, Green. Drummond is just a Green. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Irving. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Gafford.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The tray, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 10.
The corner 3 by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Irving gets to Washington. In the corner, it's Gafford. The pass to Exum. A shot by Kleba, wide open, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead. Here's Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. It's good from long range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The shot's good from Irving. 12 points for him.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And finished off by Exum.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Exum kicks to Kleba. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. Here's Dosunmu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Irving a screen on Ball. Irving, good.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Lets it go with a three. Another three for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
And Doncic, here we go. Kleba's got space. Again, the Mavericks score.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic against White. Passes it to Irving. It's up a three. That shot misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here at the end of the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Exum is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And off contact, LaVine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Bulls trail by 8. DeRozan scanning the floor. LaVine sets the screen for DeRozan. Fires from deep. And finished off by DeRozan.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop it.
Outside Irving. There's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 26.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tries the spin move. And that one's good, Irving.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Mavericks leading by 12. Here's Doncic. Gafford passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Jones. Jones with the screen on White. Doncic kicks to Jones. Driving in. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Caruso against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the dunk by Doncic.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. DeRozan for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Irving for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Dallas.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Irving can't get it to go. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 17. And that one's good, Caruso.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And he's good on the three ball. Irving's got 35 in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And he nails the third. Outside Irving. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at center, filling out the middle. Just 4 to shoot. The shot. And it's Doncic missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Irving for 3. Drills it from deep.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
Edwards against Irving. And Edwards, here we go. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Spins. Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Here's Doncic, driving in. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Towns on a screen. Pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Jones, the pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Defensive foul.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Throw it down on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Doncic. Jones, the pass to Doncic. Outside for Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Lets it go. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Conley looking for an opening. Back to Edwards. Tries the spin move with the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
There's a screen. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Edwards fires from way outside. Washington grabs the miss. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Doncic. He's got 11. They grab their own miss. The three. That shot off. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. McDaniels can't hit. Doncic against McDaniels. Doncic into the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Mavericks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Derek Jones, Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
McDaniels can't hit. The Mavericks leading. And the dunk by Gafford.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Towns a screen on Hardaway. And too long on the shot. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Well, you can see it. It has absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that is his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Anderson. Spins. With the spin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Irving. The 3 for 3. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Irving. Hardaway's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Down low. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. That's to Lively. Irving with it. Out left to the wing. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Driving to the... Oh! Gets you some!
Showing some power.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
59 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered closely. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Anderson gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Reverses. And Gobert with a block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Morris against Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Nice shot by Morris.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Good if it goes. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Anderson in at the 4.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Lively. Outside Hardaway. Kleba, screen on Morris. Here's Hardaway. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all 3 levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. That instance, mid-range is on point.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Anderson's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. And Doncic hammers it home.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. The doors despite some big moves. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. Gobert passes to Anderson. And he lobs it up. Gobert no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And that one drops for him.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Morris for three. Mavericks with a rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Kleba. Now here's Washington. Here's Irving. Kleba, screen on McDaniels. Kleba outside. Green with the ball. 3 on the clock. It's stolen by Warren. In transition, here they come. Here's McDaniels. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Kleba, screen on McDaniels. Lets the three fly. Kleba, that's good. Kleba's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Green. So no points. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Warren. And Conley subbed in for Morris.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Dallas calls timeout. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Luka Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 12. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Towns on a screen. Outside McDaniels. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Dallas calls time here. Edwards finds McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Towns passes to Edwards. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards got 12 points.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Green. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top, up by 11. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Green. And it's Jones. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after
The previous play is under review.
In a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
and give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here is Green. Washington outside. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Jones. That one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 13. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Out to the wing. Pass to Towns. McDaniels from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And that one's good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Reed, a screen on Hardaway. Edwards can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones drives in. The Mavericks rebound. Gafford passes to Hardaway. Pass to Washington. Over Towns. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Green. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Spins. And Edwards, here we go.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Guard it. And the Mavericks making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Kleba finds Doncic. Irving a screen on McDaniels. And here's Doncic outside. Dallas no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Edwards for 3. It's McDaniels on the wing. Right side, Edwards. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 11 points here in the second half.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Doncic throwing his weight around.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Conley goes in. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Irving. Back to Kleba. Pass to Lively. Now Kleba. Doncic on the wing. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Conley with the ball. Irving picks him up. Conley against Irving. Kicks it out Towns. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And Doncic hammers it home.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Edwards against Irving. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Launches a three. And count it.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Greg, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. In the audience here tonight, Lil Durk cheering on his Chicago Bulls.
Born in Chicago, Lil Durk is proud to be from here, and he loves watching his Bulls whenever he can.
Now here's Edwards. Wide open look. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And there's the drive. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Towns. That one off the back iron and out. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Caruso looking for an opening. The pass to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Edwards, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic LU jam.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Towns with the steal. Kicks it to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley sets a screen for Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now, here's Ball. DeRozan surveying the D. A three-pointer, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. He dishes it to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three. Chicago grabs the miss. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Drills it from outside. DeRozan's got 9.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 14 points for him.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Now here's Edwards. 14 points for him. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Ball against Edwards. Sinks the triple.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, he puts that one on his head. Edwards, such a force.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He delivered 9 points from three-point range. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the court for Minnesota, the front court is McDaniels and Towns. Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. He had a nice open look right there. DeRozan's got 11 points.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Towns, a screen on DeRozan. For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
DeRozan's shot is off.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offense offensive rebounds. Without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Conley with the three. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Conley against Ball. Left side, Levine. Outside, Ball. They set the screen. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh, man, they'll make a rim shake.
Bulls trail by 19. Left side, Ball. 1:58 left to play here in the half. Such a wide open look.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Towns for three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ball kicks to DeRozan. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Chicago, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch. And LaVine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Conley's shot is off. Bulls trail by 14. Feeds to DeRozan. Drops in the layup for 2. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
Out left to the wing. Edwards against DeRozan. Edwards can't hit. And here are the Bulls now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. DeRozan dishes to LaVine. Back to DeRozan. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got 18 points in the game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
It's simple. Guys, keep getting Edwards the ball and just let...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Green is out there with Williams. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's White. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Green passes to White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And that one's good. Drummond.
Big man on the move. Drummond running the floor, getting rewarded there with the hoop.
Here's Reed. He kicks it to Morris. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Hands it from downtown. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. The dish to Williams. Back to White. The 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
There's the pick. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Beyond the arc. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 7. They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
White looking around. Dishes to Green. To the left side wing. Here's Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Lets it go from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Outside, White. Passes to Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 6. Up top, Morris. Light covering. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Reeves got 5 points now this quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Dosunmu, the pass to Green, and another turnover here by Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris looking over the floor. Morris with a screen on Caruso. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Bulls trail by 9. Levine for 3. Doesn't go for him. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves got 8 points. Here's Caruso. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the guard position. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DeRozan gets the bucket.
That's a shot that the defense is willing to live with, unless DeMar keeps knocking him down.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. From deep. Gobert dishes to Conley. To the right side. Outside, Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Conley. Offline with his 3. Bulls trail by 7. On the wing, Levine. Ball surveying the defense. Nifty move. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Edwards, that's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Elbow shot is on the way. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Levine. Stolen by McDaniels. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And it's DeRozan missing. Timberwolves leading by 12. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Takes a 3. Out to Edwards. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Towns. He dishes it to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Here's Conley. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. DeRozan gets the bucket.
I love that about DeMar DeRozan. He is so decisive. He's an assertive player. He is excellent at pulling up and burying these shots.
For three, Edwards drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 42 in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
DeRozan against Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stop.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And the jam by Levine.
And ball sets up his teammates. And when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Out to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Tight defense on him. They get it back. Right wing. Towns for three. On the pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
Some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3. Smitty, although the Chicago Bulls made the play-in tournament in 2023, they failed to get into the playoffs.
B.A., kudos to them for wanting to remain competitive. But this is a team with several key veteran players on it. They've got some big decisions to make.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Levine. DeRozan outside. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
Doncic against DeRozan. Gafford with a screen on ball. Washington drives in. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Right side, Irving. Pass to Gafford. Now Doncic from 17. Jump shot is good. Doncic has got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, Doncic has no problem getting physical. Whatever he has to do to score, he gets it done.
Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. There's Ball with a 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Takes it inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. When it comes to Levine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Kleba, he's checked in for Gafford.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Man, good whistle there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one. And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And Ball throws it down.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. And it's Chicago with a board. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. DeRozan, a screen on Jones. Outside for Levine. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
The 3 from DeRozan. Mavericks with the rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's DeRozan. 7 points in the game.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stolen by Caruso. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Active hands. Alex disrupts the play and gets his team in transition.
Kleber finds Washington. Kleber outside. Pass to Washington. Here's Doncic. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
LaVine with a screen on Washington. The 3 from DeRozan. And it's Caruso penetrating.
Calls for the screen. Caruso uses it to perfection.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Kleber, screen on DeRozan. Out to Kleber. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
DeRozan, a screen on Jones. Here's LaVine for 3. DeRozan for 3. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. DeRozan's got 10. Smitty, let me ask you. You think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, B.A. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant. So guys have to play careful.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's DeRozan. There's the drive.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pure from three-point range.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Vucevic, a screen on Washington. Inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Kleba. Another three for Dallas.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Here's DeRozan. Wow! DeMar DeRozan putting a little extra on that finish.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher, DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Doncic against DeRozan. Out to Kleba. The three is up. And the Mavericks, another three.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. DeRozan makes his move. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. DeRozan's got 16 points now. Kleba, screen on DeRozan. Kleba outside, from outside the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He cannot be contained right now. The hoop keeps getting bigger and bigger for him with each made shot.
Vucevic, a screen on Washington. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Washington. And the first half now in the books. The Mavericks on top, leading by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Maxi Kleba, Kyrie Irving out there with Josh Green. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Jones in at the 3. Small forward. Left side, Green. Stolen by Jones. White against Washington. There's the drive. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Drummond. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kleba. And the 3 off target. Chicago trailing here. Williams passes to Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. Drummond to screen on Kleba. Dosunmu for 3. He buries it from 3. Dosunmu's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Irving. No points so far. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Mavericks lead by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Irving. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
White against Green. Outside White. Pass to Williams. Over Gafford. And again, it's Chicago.
And since the break, Both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 5.
Nimble play by Kyrie, slipping around the contact.
Here's Drummond. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And that one's good. Green.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Drummond, the screen on Green. White, the pass to Drummond. Williams up top. He's guarded by Gafford. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Exum. The Mavericks leading. Irving looking around, going inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Williams, a screen on Green. White for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 1:20 left in the third. To the inside, Hardaway. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway.
1:16 left in the third quarter here. Outside White. Here's Drummond. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks.
It's hard to contest Andre Drummond inside. All you can do is try to make him earn his money at the line.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Irving. He takes it in. Hardy's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 8. The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Green to the paint. And the jam by Drummond.
Each year he's getting better and better. Drummond with the unstoppable move.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Get loud, fans, on the court. Your White Squad.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Gafford. Green comes in for Hardaway. And Irving is subbed in for Doncic.
Timeout charge to Dallas. Fans, please give a big round.
50 seconds left in the third.
Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Irving for 3. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First one falls for him. A second-round pick out of Illinois. It's all worked out for Ayo Dosunmu, playing for his hometown Bulls, Smitty.
B.A., he's earned a lot of playing time, too. Injuries have played a part, but he's proven he deserved to go higher in that 2021 draft.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. The 3 from Ball. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Kleba. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Launches it. DeRozan finds Vucevic. He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Vucevic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Washington. And here's Kleber. Back to Washington. Here's Irving. To the middle. And it's Washington missing. And so it's LaVine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 8. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Irving, a screen on Ball. Hardy, the pass to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dosunmu goes in, and it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hardy, pounded by Ball. Irving for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
Here's Ball on the take, and Ball throws it down.
Woo, wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turns things around.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And the Mavericks call time here. Well, unfortunately for Lonzo Ball, he's had some real difficulty staying healthy, Smitty.
Yeah, you know it has to be frustrating for him. Everyone is hoping he'll find a way to turn things around and find a way to have a long career in this league.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Now here's DeRozan. Into the lane. Blocked! And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Pass to Gafford. Tries again. Outside for Irving. Back to Gafford. Can't hit that one. Good D by Ball. For Chicago, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Irving, a screen on DeRozan. And here's Doncic outside. Great open look there. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And Doncic with the jam.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Irving. Irving, a screen on DeRozan. Back to Irving. And he drives in. Doncic with it. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Drains the triple. And now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Playing with a lot of confidence, Alex Caruso nails the clutch shot.
And From the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Now here's Ball. Shot is up. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
And Doncic, here we go. Money.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Levine with a screen on Kleba. DeRozan for 3. The offensive rebound. Ball right side. Tries yet again. Yes!
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
And finished off by Kleba. 27 seconds left in the fourth.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points. DeRozan simply rises to the occasion with that make huge shot.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
DeRozan for 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
And Greg. Taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic looking it over. From deep three-point land. Back to Irving. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
And there's the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. Edwards against Irving. Shoots the three. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Doncic finds Irving. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Dallas. 4-point game. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. From downtown, Dallas again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic passes to Irving. From outside the arc, and that's good. Luka Doncic for 3.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Irving. Edwards can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Shoots over McDaniel. And Gafford throws it down.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Here's Edwards. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 6.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Trains the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Doncic, and on the way from Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
The fire that Irving plays with, average. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Passes it to Reed. Edwards, a screen on Gafford. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Outside Irving. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the left wing. Reed kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Irving, a good look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. Now here's Towns. No good on the 3. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here is Edwards following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Irving. Driving inside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Minnesota shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. The pass to Reed. Jacks up a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 9. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. Going inside. And Doncic throws it down.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Now here's Towns. He's got 8. Reed. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Doncic outside. Irving finds Doncic. The kick out to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
passes to Towns. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint, and the dunk by Towns.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Dallas calls timeout. Some changes for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Warren comes in for McDaniels. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Edwards. And then for Dallas, Dante Exum, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Green in for Doncic.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Warren. It's stolen by Jones. Hardaway for three. Jones with it. Now defended by Warren. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Alexander Walker.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Kleba. Nothing on the board. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Kleba's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Exum. Fires for three. Kleba finds Exum. And Kleba slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Dallas. Jones with the screen on Anderson. To the wing right side. Here's the three. No good on the shot. And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten there. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Warren is out there with Anderson. Then it's Conley, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Oh, the loss to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Exum passes to Kleba. From the arc, it's picked off. 3 on 3. Here's Henderson. Nice move. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kleba. Green kicks to Kleba. Back to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Over to the wing. Kleba finds Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. 4 on the clock. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Irving for 3, and the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Timberwolves trail by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, a 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league. Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
Dallas leading by 14. And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Doncic. McDaniels defending. Doncic passes to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Into the lane. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving from long range. Connects from 3-point range. Irving's got 27.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Washington passes to Doncic. Trying to find Washington, gets it to him. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Launches it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Gafford's got his second bucket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks taking a 19-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. Pass to Reed. Irving with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands, help on both sides of the court.
Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Irving way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they're pushing it up. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Irving drives in. Doncic passes to Irving. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Irving. Lets it go from deep. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Towns for 3. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 21. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Doncic with the bucket.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, tiling up the points.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. There's the pass to Washington. Screen by Kleber. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
For three, Edwards. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Passes it to Irving. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender. Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Mavericks.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Out to Doncic. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. Kleba, the pass to Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 31.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Towns. From down in the low post. It goes.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Irving for 3. That shot missing. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's White in at the 1.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Now here's DeRozan. Basket's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Hits a three-pointer.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yep, count it.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Vucevic. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Gobert with it. He's guarded by Caruso. Vucevic against Edwards. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's DeRozan into the lane. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Towns a screen on White. Hits the trifecta. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now DeRozan fires for 3. He drops it from range. DeRozan's got 7.
Oh, that's a nice answer. Trading threes back and forth. DeRozan delivers.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Conley finds McDaniels. The floater. Yep, that one goes.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high-percentage shots that come to him naturally. Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Caruso, the pass to White. On the wing, DeRozan for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Up top, Edwards. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to Conley. From behind the arc. They get it again. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. He's got 10.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And here's Caruso outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Here's LaVine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw good from LaVine. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Towns a screen on White. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to White. Back to DeRozan. Takes the three. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. Tries the spin move. Here's Towns. Out to the right wing. Gobert up top. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by White. Fires the three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Edwards. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
LaVine. Oh, no way! LaVine! My goodness!
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Now here's White. 9 points in the game. Edwards for 3. Kept alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's LaVine. McDaniels with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And the basket is good. Edwards has got 11 here in the quarter alone. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league, because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Chicago. Three-pointer, no good. White against Edwards. The open shot, White, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far. 1:53 left in the second. And Edwards, here we go. Whoa!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Caruso. And again, it's Chicago.
The assist, White.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
And here's Caruso outside. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Caruso's got 13 now.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Driving inside.
Oh, no, he did it.
Punch it home. Nice.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
Here's Levine. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Levine in deep. And Levine, throw it down.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's DeRozan missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Towns for 3. Right wing. Pass to Gobert. Over DeRozan. And that one hits the back iron. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 8. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Patrick Williams. Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Green in at small forward. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Morris passes to Reed. Morris, a screen on Drummond. Reed can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Anderson for 3. They get it back. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Drummond. Ball with it. Fires the 3. Minot pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Morris finds Anderson. Back to Morris. Anderson with a screen on ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Drummond defending. Here's Alexander Walker. And he lobs it up top. To the wing, right side. Reed for 3. Knocks down the long J.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
The 3 ball. Minot pulls it in.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more? You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Reed against Drummond. Morris outside. Anderson with a screen. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That 3-point shot, highly valued.
Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Reed can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris against Ball. Pass to DeSumo. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. Here's Morris. He's got 5. Left side Anderson. Here's Mina. Reed a screen on Ball. Morris. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Morris. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the execution and pick and roll? Monte Morris, just great understanding of how to exploit the defense.
The 3 from Ball. Minot pulls it in. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Reed against Drummond. Morris a screen on Drummond. Reed, good. Reed's got 7 points in the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Reed for 3. Drops in the 3. Reed's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Anderson with a screen on Drummond. Reed for 3. From the arc. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Alexander Walker. Left side Anderson. Pass to Morris. Anderson with a screen on Ball. Here's Mina. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley. From downtown, nails it from 3.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Good chance here for Vucevic. A good-looking shot from the wing.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan. How about the creativity from DeRozan?
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Sinks the tray.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, when he's got his rhythm, is a very difficult cover. This guy is cooking right now.
Towns, a screen on Caruso. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert for three. Conley sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Edwards outside. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from deep. And Conley grabs the miss.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Bulls have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, there's the alley. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Chicago trailing here. DeRozan for 3. Towns with a rebound.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
From deep three-point land. Offensive board. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. White with the steal. LaVine passes to White. Vucevic, a screen on Edwards. And Zach LaVine from deep.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by LaVine.
Towns, a screen on White. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
LaVine can't hit. Conley against White. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. The kick out to Conley. Another shot. Back to Daniels. All sorts of time. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. Count it.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
White with the steal. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the